Recording. Checking voice picker-upper. Voice picker-upper looking good. All right. Fuel pump on. For that indication it's out. Fullest tank now. They're both the same. Look pretty good. Fuel pressure check.
Ground number 771 Foxtrot Tango. We are ready to taxi.
Mixture full rich.
771 Foxtrot Tango, Lake
Throttle
ground
set
runway
to
10 taxi via Juliet Alpha.
Runway 10 via Juliet Alpha 771 Foxtrot Tango. Is there a spot over there to do the run-up, right?
Is that Alex?
Say again?
Can we do the run-up over there next to the runway?
I'm just kidding.
No,
I think so.
Thank you.
I didn't finish it.
115s with you
Don't tell me I said that.
at the end of the runway.
1500 alternate static check. Whenever I pull this, it's going to go up in elevation.
Payback 3115 Lakeland ground taxi via Bravo, hold short of taxiway Alpha.
And push it in, it's going to go low for a minute.
115 heavy will taxi Bravo, hold short of Alpha.
Alright, alternate air. When I pull this, my RPMs are going to drop 50 to 100. So pull that, take a look. Yeah, let it stabilize. So our alternate air works. Back in, back up, looks good. Mixture, we're going to reduce. We're going to look at our fuel intake, and our EGT is going to rise. Our heat's going to rise because it's going to have less fuel in it, and our fuel's going to go down. So I'm going to look for my fuel to reduce, for that temperature to rise. There it is.
Good.
Starting to get a little rough there. All right. Now we're going to throttle up to 2100 here.
Ground 05 Tango, clear, back up.
At ground, Cessna 7970 Papa. We just came off the runway and we've got this big jet heading at us. Do you want us to stay short here?
Negative.
Alright,
2100.
Where are you parking, sir?
I'm going to cycle the propeller. Yeah, I'm going to verify RPM drop it first. So, nice, smooth cycle. RPM drop.
Juliet behind the Cherokee, 70 Papa. We didn't know if we had to wait for the jet.
Look at that thing. See that camera? Alright, so I'm going to drop again. I'm going to look for my manifold to increase. Manifold pressure is going to increase. There it goes. Smooth back up. Now I'm going to look for an oil pressure change. So I'm looking at my oil pressure. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Change. Back up. Alright, look for oil on my cowling. Did we mess up the engine? Nope. Looks pretty good. Let's check these magnetos. Alright, we're going to check left first. We're going to check our right first. Left first. Down.
Still 1 ABEX, the old short Alpha.
Seeing if our plane will still run on those
ABEX
magnetos.
3115, you're on holding, sir. You're going to be holding there till they tell us you can go to the ramp.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Check our right magnetos. Pretty good.
Ground King Air 994 Charlie Fox. Shield there with X-ray. I'd like to pick up my IFR to FXC, please.
Back to normal.
994 Charlie Fox, Lakeland ground, stand by.
Throttle idle.
Lakeland ground, Bonanza 4 Sierra Bravo, clear of the active.
Pez 4 Sierra Bravo, Lakeland ground taxi. Shelter via Alpha Juliet.
Is that all the way down?
Taxi to Shelter via Alpha Juliet 4 Sierra Bravo.
There it is. So let it go all the way down.
994 Charlie Foxtrot, you are clear to Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 2000. Expect 13,000, 10 minutes after departure.
My simulator throttle
Tape departure frequency, 119.9er, squawk 4656.
Right, a little bit farther.
Yeah. That's pretty
Fort Charlie Fox, clear to FXC is fire, climb 3000, expect 13,010, departure 119.9, and squawk 4656.
Fort Charlie Foxtrot, read back correct.
I'm going to get my weather now.
Ground up for you,
put
send the
back
heavy
on
down to Amazon.
Parker brake real quick.
House 4, roger.
Lakeland ground, Shelter fuel truck.
Shelter fuel truck ground.
I'm at the south farm. I need to get over to the east access road.
Shelter fuel truck, proceed via Echo to east access.
The Echo.
I'm going to get our weather here so we can get our altimeter setting. Scratch pad up.
Center fuel truck, proceed via Echo.
Alright. It's set. Oh, here we go.
Echo is a non-movement error between taxiway Delta and the Phantom ramp. The runway 10 approach lights are out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray.
Quebec 3115 Heavy,
information X-ray, time 1850 Zulu, wind 120 at 14,
3115 Heavy will taxi the ramp to Alpha Mike, thanks.
Hold on real quick.
Go ahead, you're good. I turned it down.
Okay.
So if that
Expect
happens,
visual approach, landing and departing.
Yeah, what do I
if
do?
that happens, this button right here, just like our box up there,
Yeah.
this is your volume. Right, see our volume?
Okay.
Right. Now, if you turn that volume and the box isn't down here, you're only turning the volume on whatever the box is on.
Oh.
Right. So right now it's on COM 1. So to turn COM 2 up, you just click that, and then you can turn COM 2 up.
Okay.
See that?
Yep. That's awesome.
Yep. So we'll do it like that.
All right.
And I'll just keep those turned down so it won't distract you. And then we'll go back.
Expect visual approach, landing and departing runway 10. Notice to airmen. Taxiway Echo is closed between Echo 1 and Echo 2. Taxiway Echo is a non-movement area between taxiway Delta and the Phantom ramp. The runway 10 approach lights are out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray. Lake Ontario, it's information X-ray, time 1850 Zulu, wind 120 at 14, gust 17, 10 mile visibility. Few clouds, 2,500. Temperature 27, dew point 14, altimeter 3011. Expect visual approach, landing and departing runway 10. Notice to airmen. Taxiway Echo is closed between Echo 1 and Echo 2. Taxiway Echo is a non-movement area between taxiway Delta and the Phantom ramp. The runway 10.
All right. Oh, my RPM's creeped up on me right there.
You're good.
Sorry. All right. So I'm going to look for my baro here. I set this to 3011.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
See how it's low?
Yeah.
Turn it up. I want to hear it.
Okay.
There you go. Good. So about 70 is where it usually is at.
Okay.
It's a good, clear voice.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm going to set this.
Just want to make sure you comprehend what I was saying about switching the radios and the volumes. You got that?
Yep.
Just like changing the knob, right? To change it, whatever the box is on is what you change. So to change the bottom one, you go like that. So whatever the box is on is what you're dealing with.
Okay.
Then to change the box, you just push it.
One day you need to come in here and change all those weird.
Right. Yeah, I do need to do that because you need to have those memorized. And if you don't, where could you find them?
In here.
Right. Exactly. You can just go right to ForeFlight and make sure you know. I just want to know. Make sure that you know where you can find them.
King Air 994 Charlie Fox at shelter with X-ray ready for taxi.
Huh.
994 Charlie Fox, traveling ground runway 10, taxi via Juliet Alpha.
10 Juliet Alpha, 994 Charlie Fox.
Going there, run up away from the thing, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
Hold the brakes for me real quick.
Yeah.
I don't have as long as leg as you.
Yeah, right.
For real. My legs are short. All right, here we go. So we got everything set. So we're going to go from here. We're going to look. We got it trimmed good. All right, throttle. These are good. Right tank. We're set to take off. I didn't do that. Did you do that? All right, our lights.
I don't remember.
Our lights are on.
Right.
We're going to need our landing light on.
Right, you can turn it on now. That's fine.
That'll be our pre-takeoff, right? And then up here, everything in the green. Altimeter set.
But first, make sure we get all the way across, right?
All the way across.
Right. So, I mean, obviously these two, right? I don't mind you not saying about that. Those should be off, right? Daytime.
Okay.
Nighttime, it just dims everything.
Huh.
See how there's lights?
Yeah.
Watch when I hit nighttime, it goes away.
Oh, so
it just dims it.
In your face?
Right. It just dims it for nighttime flying.
That's our.
And then this, it turns up our lights up
brightness.
underneath here, right?
Oh, that's cool, man.
Right. So then we just go across here. Lights are good. Pitot heat's off. You want to make sure both of those are on.
Both of these are.
Both of these are on. Autopilot master and our trim disconnect. Make sure both of those are turned on.
Okay.
Which they should never be touched. So they should
What
always
does trim disconnect mean?
I think that means I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what trim disconnect is.
When we turn off autopilot.
Autopilot would make
turn that off too.
Yeah. Okay. So just don't worry about those. Just always have those on.
All right. I have my fuel pump off right now,
That's
but I'm
fine.
going to go through my checklist and then it'll come back on.
And then, of course, right before we take off, we'll do our before landing and do everything. We'll go over our checklist, and that will verify our flow.
That will verify our flow. Right. I like it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to radio ground, on ground. Got them turned up. We're going to do some pattern work.
Lakeland ground, Tecnam 118 Tango at customs ramp with information X-ray. We'd like to depart and do some touch and goes.
Not depart, because we're not leaving airspace. My bad.
It's okay, you can say that. Depart and do touch and goes. But take off and do touch and goes. You know that'll work. He knows what you mean.
Okay.
You can go ahead and get us turned around though if you want.
Alrighty.
Call for pattern work, was that November 118 Tango?
Affirmative.
118 Tango. Wind 13011 gust 17, altimeter 3009er, runway 10 taxi via Juliet Alpha.
Taxi via Juliet Alpha 118 Tango. Alright, so we changed our altimeter setting, I don't know why, but it says 3008. So we'll go ahead and keep us moving, you're good, keep us moving, but just switch
ground November 189 Alpha on the custom ramp with X-ray, request taxi for northbound VFR departure.
There you go, there you go.
189 Alpha, Lakeland ground, runway 10 taxi via Juliet Alpha.
Just getting this thing on there. Alright,
runway 10 Juliet Alpha, 189 Alpha.
Alright, I'm looking left. I don't see anything.
Making sure we're
right. Nothing.
Keeping our eyes on the windsocks, knowing where the winds are at all times.
Alright. Windsocks coming from that way. So we're going to be diving away from it.
There you go. As we turn into this way, yeah, we were going from, it turned into the wind, now we're turning this way, so now we're going to dive with the wind.
Okay.
Alright, so it
Only short of Echo, Echo 2 would like to proceed to the east access road.
Center field truck, CV
now we're going to
Echo.
have a nice strong tailwind pushing us this way, so we're going to make sure we keep them RPMs low and just let the wind push us down the taxiway.
Right. I see traffic up ahead.
Yep. Now he should stop. Because he just landed, now he's got to hold short and call up ground, and ground is going to tell him to hold short of us, and we're listening to ground. So we
ground Bonanza 8275 Alpha at Alpha 3 off 10, and we're going to shelter.
So he's going to tell him to hold short for taxi.
Bonanza 8275 Alpha, Lakeland ground, stand by for opposite direction traffic.
75 Alpha, standing by.
So he's got us and Alex and then behind us. So he's got to sit there for a minute and wait for us.
That's a Bonanza?
Yep, that's a Bonanza. Let's see, it's single engine. Still made by Beechcraft.
Yeah, they got VTOL Bonanzas too.
Yep.
Those are
those are very
doctor killers.
Doctor killers, that's right. That's funny you say that. My dad says the same thing. There's a VTOL Bonanza sitting at Winter Haven by our hangar. That's had a landing gear. It landed on with its landing gear up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the belly of it's all scraped up, and then its wings, its propellers, it's got just two propellers like the 2008 does.
Yeah.
And both of the ends of them are curled up from where it prop struck the ground. It just curled the ends of the props up and destroyed them.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Poor
Slow down a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. We'll slow down just a little bit.
I just came off those brakes.
Right,
too.
that wind's behind you, so it's just going to be pushing us down. So it's just
Wait, John, 9205 X-ray, Echo 3 requesting stop and goes with X-ray.
Damn, it's so hot in here, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I swear. I don't know why they have, it's such bad airflow through these things.
Hot winter day.
It sucks.
Yeah.
9205 X-ray, Lakeland ground, runway 10 Papa 2, taxi via Echo, Delta, Foxtrot Papa, cross runway 5.
Take off in front of us, that's nice.
Cool.
Taxi to runway 10 at Papa 2 via Echo, Foxtrot Papa.
Caution wing turbulence. I want to take off before his pull-off distance.
There you go.
And I want to stay above his wake turbulence.
So, with us not being able to climb as fast as him, there comes a point where we're going to intercept where he's climbing,
75
right?
Alpha,
So
taxi shelter via Alpha Juliet.
Which way, looking at our wind, which way, which side of the airport, or which side of the runway will we sidestep?
We want to sidestep that way because the wind's going to push.
Right, so we're going to sidestep on that side. Good job. So we'll take off and we'll just sidestep to the right and we'll continue our climb.
Roger that.
Good job.
That's so sweet, dude.
One
day.
Yeah. Nice airplane there.
That's a King?
King Air, yep.
I lied to someone at my work and told him that my buddy owns a King Air.
Yeah. We all got buddies that own King Airs, don't we? I
It
know
was-
somebody that does, and I consider him a buddy.
It was an old guy.
Right.
He's like, you got your French water? I didn't even know any planes yet. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, my buddy owns a King Air, so I could get some practice there. Okay.
All right, so coming up here, what are we thinking about? What are we doing right here?
We're going to do our takeoff checklist.
All right.
We're thinking about the traffic coming from there. We're looking to see if anything's coming in. I'm memorizing where I'm at so I could talk to the radio.
All right. Right there, you just said it.
No.
What about that? You just said what you were going to do.
I got to switch it to tower.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Right now.
All right.
Yep.
Switching to tower.
So you switch it. That's all I was waiting for you to do. I didn't want to say it. I want you to see it.
Yeah.
Right? And you do. You got to switch your tower.
Well, I was going to stop here.
Right, but what you don't want to do is sit here and be like subtracted or sidetracked with a checklist or something and not switch it over, because they could be like, hey, 118 Tango, are you ready? Or talking to you and you're not here ready, right? So you need to be ready when we pull up.
So we listen to ground all the way till we get to this corner?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then we switch
a good rule of thumb is when there's no more taxiways between you and the runway. There's a taxiway right here going in the Amazon, but I mean, as long as we don't see an Amazon jet sitting there waiting on us, I would just go ahead and switch it as we're coming up to the Amazon.
10-4. All right, flaps set to take off. They're set. No.
Lakeland Tower, 4342, Cherokee, about 8 southeast inbound with Yankee.
Maybe give that rudder trim a little to the right, because I'm always saying right rudder, so maybe just give it a little over to the right.
4342, Lakeland Tower, in a right downwind, runway 10, to beam the numbers.
Going against what you need when you get up there, just fix it.
Right downwind 10, will report a beam numbers, 4342.
All right, doors close the lock. We'll do that in a second. XPO, looking good. XPDR. Landing light on, so let's verify everything we got here. Good. Good. Prop good. Take off. Lights are on. All this is taxi. Light needs to come off now.
Right. Right. It doesn't say that, but we know that we're not taxiing anymore. We're about to take off, so we don't need our taxi light.
All right. It's on. Fuel pump on.
Right. And we verify.
We verify.
We're good. Got our altimeter set. All that's good.
Set.
We've already verified that, right? By our taxi check, which I think we kind of forgot to do that on the way down here. We didn't say it, but it's okay. We just want to make sure that we do check that, right?
Yeah.
We want to do all that every time. All right.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, whenever you feel ready to take off, you call the tower and let them know what you're ready to do.
Roger that. All right, Alpha.
Lakeland Tower, Tecnam 118 Tango, holding short, runway 10 on Alpha 1, ready for takeoff.
Tecnam 118 Tango, Lakeland Tower, runway 10 cleared for takeoff, make left traffic, report midfield each pass, wind 12013.
Make left traffic after takeoff, report midfield traffic on each pass, 118 Tango.
Good job. So see, today he told us to report midfield every time. So that's why I like to just report midfield most of the time, because so they don't forget about you, right?
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why they're doing that, is just so they keep track of where we're at in the pattern, so they know when we're on
no big jet coming in.
All right, doors are locked.
All right,
is yours locked?
No, it's not.
There we go. Make sure we get them.
Yes,
there you go. Good job. All right, staying mindful, crosswind. Everything's looking good.
Now I'm on my feet. All right, we're gonna keep in mind our course correction here.
There
We'll come off if we need to.
All
right, here we go. You ready?
Yep. There you go. Nice right rudder to correct it. Yesterday we just kept going. Today we corrected it. Good job.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna lift a little bit.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna rotate.
Right. So then we just kept that right rudder in there just a little too much and started coming this way.
Okay.
So just next time, just release it a little bit, and then we'll straighten out.
We're gonna climb out our VX.
Okay.
Little wing correction here.
Yeah. I have to do a little bit of a crab.
There we go. We're crabbing along. Climbing a little slow. Can I crab with being coordinated?
Yeah. So you can just turn into the wind and stay coordinated, right?
Okay,
so
that works pretty good.
Right. Your wings aren't going to be turned the whole time, right? Because if your wings are turned the whole time, then you're going to eventually start keep turning.
Roger
what
that.
you do is just you turn a couple degrees into the wind, and then you level the wings. So then the airplane's flying level, but it's moving sideways, right?
Roger that.
Left traffic, left traffic, left traffic.
Left traffic. I thought that was. Oh, my bad. Yep.
All right. He'd have just yelled at you and told you, hey, I told you to do right. I told you to do left traffic. And you'd have been like, oh. And he'd be like, all right, continue right traffic. Okay.
Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it back a little bit here.
Okay.
It's going to get climbing power.
All right.
Level out here. I'm going to stick
Force 342 is right downwind 10, beam the numbers.
Force 342, runway 10, clear to land, wind 140 at 16.
Clear to land 10, Force 342.
I'm going to bring my nose down. I'm going to drop my power down to 20.
Lincoln Tower, Cherokee 9205 X-ray, holding short of 10 on Papa 2, ready for takeoff.
9205 X-ray, Lakeland Tower, runway 10, Papa 2, cleared for takeoff, traffic turning right base, minimal time.
Minimal time, 10, clear for takeoff. 05 X-ray.
Very nice, Okay.
Big crab in a little bit. Gotta report midfield here in a second.
Good job.
Lakeland Tower, reporting midfield. Lakeland Tower, Tecnam 118 Tango, reporting midfield.
Tecnam 118 Tango, extend down when you look for the Cherokee in the right base.
Looking for a Cherokee on the right base, 118 Tango.
You're good. Good job. I like the way you're flying the plane, though. That's what's mattering, really.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
I'm looking for that Cherokee.
Yeah, we're looking for the traffic also, but I want you to also keep in mind on downwind, we also have to crab into the wind just like on upwind.
Okay.
Right? So now we're just crabbing this way because the wind's pushing us this way, right? So we're just going to have a little bit of a turn that way.
05 X-ray, make left traffic, report midfield, each pass.
You had that traffic?
Left traffic, report midfield, 05 X-ray.
118 Tango, traffic's off your left. Start your base, runway 10, cleared, touch and go.
Traffic in sight, starting my base, 118 Tango.
See, my speed is decreasing. I'm putting my nose down so I can pick up the speed a little bit.
Right.
Nice, easy movements.
Good job.
Not touching my throttle anymore.
Now, with that traffic, we can also look here. Remember, we have this, so we can always have our traffic on our
Tower 189 Alpha,
right?
holding short 10 at Alpha 1.
Want more of a
ready
better
to depart to
idea
the north.
of where this guy's at, we look at that.
Taking 189 Alpha, Lakeland Tower, hold short of runway 10.
Holding short, runway 10.
Good.
We're just putting along.
189 Alpha.
Force 342, turn left Alpha 3 and taxi Alpha Golf 3.
Because that wind's coming this way, right?
Alpha 3,
So
Alpha
if not, we're
Golf,
going to turn too early.
Alright,
Right?
I'm going to turn now.
Now we turn. Good.
Nice, let the wind push me back.
Right. Another thing, too, if you square off your patterns more, it allows you to descend more before you turn, right? Because right now we're a little high, right?
Yes.
All right, so what are we going to do to fix it?
We're going to pull our power.
Okay.
And we're going to come
What's going
pick
on?
our nose up a little bit.
Going on
we're picking
here?
up speed.
All right, but
Like
why?
midfield left down 110.
Last notch of flaps wasn't put in.
Cherokee 05 X-ray, extend down.
Now the airplane
Send down when you
will
get
come down to our approach speed, 75 knots.
Pick it back up.
There you go.
About 15. Alright, we're looking good. About 70 knots. Happy saying low, but I'm not aiming there.
There you go. Doing good.
Alright, hold on to something. Alright, there we go. Okay.
You're good.
I didn't do the wind correction.
Alright, we're good. Let's take off first and then we'll talk about it. You're good.
10 more. Alright, putting in my.
Yep.
Tecnam 189 Alpha, Lakeland Tower, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Wind 14016. I'll call your turn.
Alright, what happened there?
Alright, so when we landed, we were Our nose was pointed to the right a little bit, so when we landed, we were like,
base, runway 10 clear.
Okay. So we landed sideways. So we use our rudders to keep our nose straight down the runway right before we land. So as you're pulling that power to idle, you're right on those rudders. Not right now, but I'm saying you're right on those rudders to keep the airplane pointed straight, because when once you pull that power,
728 Mike off. Was that you,
the airplane's going to start coming down immediately.
Hey, Mike off.
As it's coming down, we just, bam, real quick action with the rudders, just real quick to straighten it out. Either way, bye-bye.
Pilatus 8 Mike off. I see you there. It looks like you're on a center tag. Are you just over Hancock?
November 8 Mike Golf, we're about 8 miles east of the field. We're squawking 1200. We just came from Orlando approach. They canceled our flight following.
Yeah, they got you going to Venice. But anywho, 8 Mike Golf, enter a left downwind, runway 10, Port of Beaver number.
Left downwind 10, Port of Beaver number, 13 Mike Golf.
I'm going to square off a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, so squaring off just helps you when we're descending. Like back then, when we turned final, we were at like 720, 740
X-ray after
feet.
stop and go right traffic.
So to help you descend farther is to square off those bases, square off those turns, so you can descend farther.
189 Alpha, do me a favor and start your left turn to the north now. Get in front of the Pilatus.
Starting left turn now, 189 Alpha.
Tecnam 18 Tango, follow the Cherokee short final, runway 10 cleared, touch and go.
Follow Cherokee short final, 118 Tango.
A little low, I'm going to climb
there you
go.
Wind 13013, gust 16.
If you're a little low about midfield, don't go full power.
Yeah.
But just give it some power to kind of creep back up to 1,000 feet, right? It's not an emergency.
Yeah.
Right? So right here, bam, there you are already at 950. So just put the nose back down, pull the power back out, back where it was. There's our traffic right there, just landed. It's just us.
So just us now.
So we're not looking for nothing other traffic. We're clear to land.
And Pilatus 8 Mike Golf, there's a Tecnam about
90.
your 12 to 1 o'clock, 2 miles going northbound.
All right, looking for that traffic, 7 Mike Golf.
He's out at 900 feet.
There you go. A little trick, a little tip.
Yep.
If you pull the power back first, before you add the flaps, it won't balloon you up so high.
Oh.
So if you first, and it's the most important thing to do, because you're not going to slow down and you're not going to descend without the power. Yeah. So as soon as you beam the number, the first thing you do is pull the power.
Better that.
What do you think?
05 X-ray, you can stay in left traffic.
Stay in left traffic, 05 X-ray.
Hey, my Golf, the other Pilatus off your right's no factor. You are following a Pilatus. It's turning left base there at your 11 o'clock.
What, do we have competition here?
It's a Pilatus show today. It's a Tecnam show.
All right, we're at 580. We're looking pretty good.
Okay.
So I'm going to level off here a little bit. I'm going to go back up the... Just give us... So we don't descend too much.
Right, because we were a little fast.
And Tecnam 189 Alpha.
We were a little fast, so then we can just kind of pick the nose up
change of blue, 189 Alpha, we'll be back here.
Oh, we're still low. I'm making my turn.
Number 728 Mike Golf, that's him off your left
so
wing,
if you're
500
too low
feet.
like we are, you're doing good. You just added some power and you're stopping
we're following that traffic, correct?
That's all you got to do.
Mike Golf, follow
the
the
descent until you get to where you're able to go ahead and keep descending and catch that glide path
land 10,
my speed looks pretty good. I'm about to put in the next notch of the flaps.
Right. Now what's going to happen with their airspeed now?
And the Tecnam's a touch and go.
Yep. It's going to start going down, so we're going to have to pitch that nose down now.
Yeah.
To stop us from slowing down so much. Don't add power. Don't add power.
I'm not.
Yep, you're good. You don't add power, because us pitching the nose down is going to pick our airspeed back up. And we don't need to be any... We have enough height where we don't have to add power to keep us up.
Sorry.
Looking good.
Oh, a little fast. I'm going to pull my nose up and slow
Cherokee 05 X-ray, extend downwind, look for Pilatus, 3 mile left base.
Looking good.
Extend downwind, look for traffic, 3 mile left base, 05 X-ray. Insight, 05 X-ray.
05 X-ray, follow Pilatus, runway 10, cleared stop and go, wind 14010.
Keep us pointed straight
down the Pilatus, cleared stop and go, runway 10, 05 X-ray.
Left rudder, left rudder, left rudder. All right.
Better?
we're a little like this. All right, see that? See how the left wing would just pick this up?
Yep.
That's exactly what the crosswind correction's for.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
You just want me to take off before we talk?
Right.
Okay.
Right. That just keeps us focused on keeping the plane straight down the runway.
Right.
And now once we take off, now we can kind of, all right, how was that? All right, so the only thing we did, I think you're pulling the power a little too soon.
Too soon?
Yep, because you're still 15 feet off the ground and you're pulling the power.
Yep.
And that's just having you come down kind of fast.
Okay.
And when you do that,
check.
It's human instinct to pull the nose up. Oh shit, we're coming down, pull the nose up. And that balloons you, and then we
slow down even more.
And then we slow down even more, and then we're higher. So then we come down and we just land like that.
Okay.
So let's keep the power in all the way until we get into a level flight attitude. And then from there, it's just a slow, constant pull back of the throttle all the way to 0.
All right.
And the airplane will just sit there, and then it'll just slowly sink right down to the runway, and it'll be perfect.
Roger that. And coordinate us so we can start climbing here. Nothing in the way. My turn. Oh. Try to square this bad boy off.
There you go. All right, go ahead and square it up, right? Because that wind's going to want to be wanting us to push us over.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think what happened on that last one is that we were too far out. We got the wind pushed us way out here, and that's why when we turned base, we had to add power because we were too low.
Bravo, then taxi
right? So don't let the airplane be pushed out. Grab into the wind. That stops the plane from it's flying like this, flying crooked.
Lakeland Tower, Tecnam 118 Tango, reporting midfield.
Sorry,
Warrior 316, you ready yet? All right, Tecnam 118 Tango, follow Cherokee, runway 10 cleared, touch and go, wind 15012.
Follow Cherokee, cleared to land, 118 Tango.
I forgot what he said.
You're good. All right, so we're creeping over still.
Are you going full stop?
No, sir.
Okay, clear touch and go.
Say clear touch and go.
Cleared touch and go, 118 Tango.
There you go. Usually when you say clear to land, it means that you're
Tower November, Mike Golf, you want taxiing in on ground or with you?
First things first, pull.
I know you stay with me.
Now do our flaps.
Already did them.
Okay. Well, there again. That's why we're ballooned up.
Yeah.
But you're all right. All right. Look how far away we are from right here. Bam. Look at the runway. Yep. That's too far. That's why we're not going to have enough. That's just too far out. We're letting the wind push us too far away from the runway.
Okay.
Because now once we turn into the wind, now our ground speed is real slow, and we're still descending. So now we're not getting across the ground as fast, but we're descending just as fast as we would if we were closer.
Yes.
So we're going to have to crab into that wind a little more and don't let it push us away. But it's okay. We're out of our altitude is manageable. We're 150 feet away from being at final, and I think we're looking pretty good. But if you notice, we just have a smudge more power in, which is fine, but that's why we're not as low as we were last time. Because you left just another inch of manifold pressure in there.
Because we were farther away and we had to
go
into the wind.
Yeah, we had to stay higher. So what's going to keep us higher?
Power.
It's looking much better here. This is looking good.
Oh, I can move my head forward.
Tower 05 X-ray 10. We get a short approach on this next one, then after that we're going to depart to the south.
05 X-ray, expect it.
Alright, hold it.
There you go. Push that nose over and put them flaps in. Good job. So you see this amount of space between the cowling and the runway?
Yes, sir.
Try to keep that amount of space all the way down there.
Alright.
That's how you keep the nose pointed at the runway. Try to keep that space the same. So let's carry a little extra airspeed, right? Because on gusty days, we want to carry extra airspeed.
Yep.
Okay.
Coming in to land. Bouncy, bouncing.
There you go. There we go. So keep the power about right there.
Alright.
And just get level across the ground. Alright.
Bonanza 36 Yankee Sierra, Lakeland Tower.
There we go.
6 Yankee Sierra, 15
Perfect.
north, landing with
right
Yankee.
there, dude. That's very good. Good job.
Okay.
All right.
Bonanza 36 Yankee Sierra, enter left downwind, runway 10, report abeam the numbers.
All right.
Downwind 10, 6 Yankee Sierra.
There we go.
50.
Keep her straight. Keep her straight.
All right, we're up.
05 X-ray, make short approach, runway 10, cleared, stop and go.
Short approach, runway 10, clear, stop and go.
That was much better.
Thank you.
And you see, I think the reason why is because you kept that power in a little bit longer, so we had a more stabilized 10 foot of fall. You know what I mean? It wasn't a woo. It was
felt a little better.
It was just a slow touch of the runway.
With 3316, ready for takeoff 10.
All right, stay coordinated here.
Yep, I am.
We're at 43316, hold short of runway 10, landing traffic.
Which short for 316.
I'm going to be quiet, and I'm just let you do this one.
All right. Lakeland Tower, Tecnam 118 Tango, reporting moonfield.
Tecnam 118 Tango, runway 10, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 118 Tango.
Roger. The Warrior is going to depart prior to your arrival.
Say, all right, 118.
All right, 118 Tango.
There you go. That guy that's holding short down there, that's what he's going to take off before we land.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to beam in numbers here.
Warrior 43316, runway 10, full length, cleared for takeoff, right turn to the south, approved, wind 140 at 11.
Takeoff flaps.
Takeoff for 10, approved. Turn to the south, 316.
There we go. Now look how much different that is from what we have been doing.
Yeah.
That's very good. We're going literally going straight right towards that water tower. All right. Now we're looking for that 45 off our right-hand shoulder, right?
What direction are you going?
South.
Okay. Warrior 316, that Cherokee off the upwind's going south as well.
So.
316, roger.
Wind's pushing us, I got to get in a little bit harder.
So. We've been pretty consistently having to been pushed over farther. So what is one way we can do to
6 Yankee Sierra, you can turn 10 right and base it from there.
Or at least to fix that we're us being so low so far out.
We could do a crosswind correction earlier?
We do not our crosswind correction, but we just do our turn earlier.
Our turn earlier.
Right? That's what I said. We're kind of turning a little bit farther than 45 degrees.
Runway 10, cleared to land, 1140 at 8.
I think the reason why is because I've been telling you about County Line Road and how that's a good spot.
Yeah.
That's the farthest spot.
Oh.
That is the farthest. So, you know, you need to be turned way before then. So then this next one, let's try turning a little bit earlier on our base turn.
Roger.
And we'll see if that helps us with our altitude. Because the wind's pushing us this way, so as soon as we turn, we're having to fight against the wind. So instead, let's just turn a little earlier so we don't have to fight so long.
Roger that. Stable here.